Good morning, everybody. I'm getting excited. I mean, spring is already sprung, but it's still kind of cold in North Carolina. It's warming up, and so our first frost date, I think, ends about April 9th, but really got to be safer after mid-April. But anyway, I'm kind of getting the itch, so I had brought my Wandering Jew plant inside from last year, and it's got kind of, I'm in the basement, and it don't get a lot of light, but I had it in the shade last year, and it did quite well. And I only had, when I bought it, I bought this at the flea market, and I've already cut on this. I bought just, it looked horrible. I bought just a few little sprigs, and I cleaned this up, and then I cut some, and then put the others in the pot. They root really easy, but right now I'm trying to do some cleanup. It got kind of lanky being downstairs, not really getting enough light. I mean, it's still living, so I've already cut some, and so they've got really long. I cut a bunch off this, and I thought, wow, I should have done a video. This was kind of mixed up with this one. I couldn't even turn it, and I've got to repot this. This is the pot that it was in originally, but I got other plants last year, so hopefully this year they'll still do well. But what I wanted to show you, I'll try to do this. I don't think I can do it one-handed. They all have, and mostly when my mother, as a child, I remember they hang. And I have a few hanging pots in the basement. And I might start one down here and see how it does. Because I don't want to put too much on the pipe. But they do well hanging. But they did okay in little pots too, and they just kind of stroll down. So I was trying to find one that I could really show you. Anyway, they have these little nodes, and you want to cut, and I'm not going to cut because I've already cut a bunch. You want to cut like right in there. So you're going, well, I am going to cut, I'm going to have to cut a few, but I'm going to have to put my phone down is the problem. So you cut them at the nodes, and you're, anyway, these things are so easy to grow. See, there's a root right there. If you find some right there, you can cut it below there, and that's going to root. I mean, there's roots all over this thing. I mean, they grow. So anyway, come around here because I'm down in my basement working. And so I had already cut some. And you strip the bottom leaves. So you don't want the leaves. I mean, I got a few leaves sticking in the bottom. But you strip the bottom leaves right there, and then leave the top. I'm going to put these in some, I have filtered light here, and we're going to go upstairs. And so I'm going to show you, because I have kind of like, it's almost like a townhouse that I live in, but anyway, I have some that's rooted. Go up here. And I've started some. So, I've got some here that they will do well. Even the sun comes in, and they will do well right here. I need to cut the light on. Some of the plants are not doing that great. But I have these. These have been in water, I don't know, several weeks. And it just hasn't got warm enough to plant. So, there's the roots. I think I did these almost a month ago. Because I changed the water weekly. So they're doing good. All these rooted. I lost a couple. But anyway, then that way, when spring comes, you've got some Wandering Jew plant, and you don't have to buy them. I mean, well, you'll have to buy them originally. And then when you buy some, you can keep your cuttings in the winter, and then start some in the spring. And then you have more cuttings, and you don't have to buy it but once. And you can keep it. So, messed up a little bit, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will have more videos coming up. Thanks.